Okay, so just imagine a glass box. So it's clear. You can imagine it in the sky. You can imagine it right in front of you. Okay. And if you imagine that you're in it, that you're going into it, and that you're just in it for the short time of being in the satsang, and when you come out of it, you're going to become more illuminated. You're going to find that you're more illuminated. But for right now, you're in this glass box. This is the time-space access. So you're in this box and you're in your life. And in this box, there are the coordinates for your birth and your death. So in physics, it's called kind of a wormhole, a passage through this time and space box. It has an origin and it has an end. Right. This is your life. We could slice it any way, and we could slice it in a way where right now was happening for you. In this passage, or it's like in the shape of a worm almost, which makes me laugh because I'm always talking about how human beings feel like worms, and that's when we're in our ego, and they're actually wormholes, and they're passages through the time and space region. Okay, now imagine that there's the sun. It's right outside the box, but it shines on the box. But just imagine that you're in this glass box and there's this really bright sun. There, and it's shining a light on what's going on in this box. Yeah, that's grace, you guys. But when you're in the box, you might not be able to see the sun. You might have a kind of black glass operating. Yeah. But this sun is actually the creator of the whole box. And the sunshine, the sun, is just doing it for fun. It's like kind of an exuberant play. And these astrological beginning and end has been created by the sun, even the choice of the astrology. Do you understand? The astrology of your birth and death, which is already set. And physics would say the time-space continuum, there is past and future and now, all at once. And you have this birth and death coordinates that are set in stone. The sages say this. The physicists say this is how the time-space continuum works. And your soul chose that particular astrological setting to help you be imprinted with what you needed to learn, to be influenced by what you needed to learn this life. It was exquisitely chosen, precisely chosen. And once you achieve self-realization, you outgrow all of it. You outgrow your astrology. It no longer has the same power because you know you are the sun. And that even the time-space coordinates of this universe do not operate in the same way for the self-realized person. because they know they're the sun. So what will happen to you physically, you guys, is when you're letting the knowledge in, the bigger understanding come in, this will produce anxiety and restlessness on the human level in this wormhole. Mm-hmm. But it's not anything to believe or get caught in. It's to keep the concentration on the sun, keep the concentration on the soul. Okay. Okay, so let's just let that example dissolve now and come back with more understanding and more dispassion about the ups and downs of your life as you realize you're the sun. Having a bad day isn't so important. The game is this whole glass box came from the sun. It's just the sun playing hide and seek with itself. Like the ending is assured. It's like the roller coaster. It's all going to be okay. You're going to get scared in the middle, though, and wish you hadn't got on it often. But then you get to the end and you go, oh, that was fun. That was worth it. Right. I want you to realize the sun exists. The sun of the creator exists. It animates everything. The creator animates everything. This box, this glass box, is just what in India, the sages would say, what the mind had created. It was like the mind uses the energy of the sun to create this glass box. It's like the mind uses the energy of your soul to create the mind, the space-time continuum, and your body for you to have the experience of being here on Earth. If you really get it, if you get this thing about the glass box, you're in a glass box, and sometimes the glass is dark and sometimes it's clear. You keep focusing on the sun, the darkness will clear. And this whole glass box that we're in of the mind space-time continuum is created by our soul. Our mind is kind of like the architect, but the soul is the raw material. Our mind, which is coming from all our lives, all our misunderstandings, all that stuff, is the architect who designed this universe, but our soul is the raw material. So if we go back to the raw material, all complexities dissolve.